Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, viewers of all ages, welcome to The Void. My name is Logic and we're back in it with how many dudes today? Now, it's been a while since I last played, a few days perhaps, but my dudes were ripping through the animal kingdom and punching toddlers into oblivion. Let's see how far they can go. Oh yeah, okay, so quick recap. I've had medics, knights, Vikings, zombies were completely useless to me right now, a normal guy, and a Spartan dude. And I have some really good perks. The ones that are doing the heavy lifting for me really is gonna be this one. The Spartans up their damage and it ups infinitely, so when a Spartan dude blocks. And then I have the threatened sewing kit, does 15% chance to heal, but then I also have something that does the exact same thing. The teeth, false fang, 10% chance to do 50%. When one of them fails out, basically the other one just about hits, so that just turns them all into infinite healers. I do have the medic dude and he has a few perks. I don't think I actually have many perks that directly pertain to the medic himself. This gives the medic dude a little bit more fighting power, but those are some of the perks that I have. We've got 615. I think I gave my money to a stranger. Totally forgot about that. And we're gonna fight a silverback gorilla and 31 goats. Let's get into it. Oh, I have one guy down. No preparations. I have two guys down. Okay. Lost another one. But we got this. Now the knights have a perk where they're not even able to be thrown back like everyone else. So the knights are going to stay on him even if he's flailing his hands. I did not expect to lose that many people. 5 people lost. Skeletons don't matter. I actually forgot about the skeletons. I have a relic there that basically says 4 skeletons come into the game at the beginning. Now if I had like the necro dude or something that had additional skeletons that could have played off of the zombie. How did the zombie not die? That could have played off of that, but there we go. Take my money. I do not want a zombie. Okay. Oh, I do remember. Oh, I see the zombie and now I'm frustrated immediately. As the nightmare of zombie being on the flyer every single run is so annoying. Oh, free. Sweet dude. Sweet dude. Jokes. Anyway, yeah, I have a lot of people down. And wait. Okay, that knight must have been his last round to come back, and the other knights are down. Vikings are down. It shouldn't matter, especially not for 105 goats. Let's do this. There are some animals that I don't believe I've seen yet. Gorilla. I don't think I've come across the unicorn thing yet. But even though this is a demo, I decided to come back to this game because I was actually enjoying it, and I do want to see what happens. If there's, I don't know if there's an end game, but there has to be something past round 43. Look, there it is again. Zombies and knights. The plague has starting. The plague is starting again. Zombies always on this flyer. Generally, it's paired with the knight dudes, forcing me up. Like, I'm at 13 knights. I don't need 13 knights. I do want to build some of my others, but I'm not given that chance because it's stuck on zombie. And I've paused this. Like, I've put the game down, came back 2 days later, and I'm still faced against this. So I think it's just busted. Wait, didn't this just happen? Okay, I'll take another. Okay, we're up to 3, and oh, okay, here's a new animal. 3 leopards. Okay, 25% of damage dealt ignores temporary health. We don't really play much with any temporary health. All of our health is like the medic dude heals, and then our health is like if we get attacked, chances are we recover health, but it's not really temporary. And then we have to fight 3 alpha wolves. Do I have 5 of these or do I have 12 of them? Why would I have 12? I don't buy them from the shop. Revives unconscious dude. Why are there? I don't know which number is which. It seems more likely that I would have 5 because I haven't been purchasing them. But the other number for everyone else says like this is the quality number there. What is the 5 for? How many people are down, maybe? Yes, it's telling me how many people are down. That's clever. Alright, so it's telling me I have 5 people down. This isn't really a boss fight. 61 feral hogs. This looks harder than a boss fight, but there's only 3. I've only got 1 knight down, and who does the tanking? My Spartans. So I'm gonna leave them down for now. I should be able to handle this fight. We should be able to handle this. Look at, they're not. That's alright. Oh, we do have something giving us temporary health. That pinks. But I think they're dead. Okay, they're dead. It's only the wolves left now. The leopards are gone. 2 wolves. 1 wolf. Okay. Yeah, we handled that. Okay. And we lost 2 people. A knight and a regular dude. Okay. But we got more money, so... Oh my gosh. I'll take a medic, please. A flyer without a zombie attached to it. Alright, we're at the merchant. Explosive innards. I don't care. I've seen that. Isn't that when a zombie blows up? Ugh, that's stupid. All dudes gain max HP. Sure, why not? Wait, where's that guy that had my money? I don't even remember him. Dude whisperer around. Did he give me my money back? He doesn't give me my money back until then. Then I get 3,000 bones. Let's see. And then he visits me again so soon. Alright, I'll just get this one. Max HP. I'll save the rest. We don't really use health potions, and I have 12 of these, so there's no way I'm buying another. The leopards were fine. The feral hogs, let's fight them again. I didn't see what the feral hogs did. But the leopards were very easy to defeat, so... And it looks like the hogs are way easier than the leopards, so they're out of here. What? He's fighting this hog by himself. Help him! I don't see him blocking either because I don't see the shield. We lost Spartan. That guy right there, I think that's the guy we lost. Take my money. Oh no, zombie dudes are back. I don't really need Vikings either. This berserk thing doesn't... I cannot tell it's triggering, and it doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. Each time he deals damage to an enemy, he has a 5% chance. 5% is so small to go berserk. Gaining 50 attack speed and run speed for 3 seconds. That, in my book, is what we call useless. So he's virtually useless, but I cannot and will not take another zombie. Undead hunger. Yeah, that cleave thing, I don't know what that does either. Both of them are useless. The scavenger dude arrives. What's the scavenger dude? Excuse me? I've never seen this. Dude, you've got some nice relics. Hey, eyes off my relics. I know where to find more, but it's dangerous to venture out into the dude-verse. Don't I know it? Unprotected. Jokes. Anyway, let me borrow some relics for 10 rounds. And I'll repay you by bringing them back with a bonus relic. How about it? You can part with those relics for a little while, can't you? Hey? What do you want? Oh, were we even using crit chance? Oh, so it's not a random generation. I definitely get what I'm seeing here. I'll get an I'll get an old jacket. Zombie dudes gain 10% tough and 10% max HP, and they receive 30% more healing. They'll die less, but I'm not really using them. They're not really a part of my squad, and I'm losing 5% crit chance is basically useless. I won't give up this hat. That 30% damage that my medic's been doing, he'll go back to being 22. He'll go 22 for 10 rounds. Will be his damage, and I'll get Berserk grants cleave and lasts 2 seconds longer. If he ever goes berserk, he'll get cleave and can sprint for 5 seconds. What? No. See, because that berserk thing is dumb anyway, and I've just called him useless, so no. I don't really care about the zombie. I don't care. But those are a lot of perks, so we'll do this one. I'm not doing that one. That's really cool. Is that new? Did that come in the update? I think that had to have come in the update. That, because we're on. Where are we? We're on some round or the other. Okay, 46. We're on, and I've not seen that guy this entire time, so he has to be someone new. Is there any other new person? No, I've seen all of this. No, investment. Oh, that's when that comes back. Trained merchant. Okay, they're not giving me that many merchants either. So no, get out of here. When do I get to see the merchant again? I won't get to see the merchant for quite some time. I don't have any money right now anyway. Alright, 3 Orsized ducks and 4 alpha wolf. Those were very easy to fight. We are down 1 relic, but the relic we're down is what, 5% crit chance? It wasn't doing us any good anyway. Why did I think this was going to be the smaller ducks? The horse-sized ducks. I think it was duck-sized horse. No. Horse-sized ducks. Duck-sized horse. Okay. Anyway, we're demolishing them, but we're losing our knights. They're my tanks anyway, and we have too many knights, so... Okay, a few of them will die. We'll be fine. We're not. Maybe we're not going to be fine. This is... Kill that wolf, come on. Focus your attention on that. Whoa, he blew everyone. Okay. Oh. Pause. I didn't mean it like that. I promise. Oh my goodness, look how many people died. I'm going to count the skeletons in this one because they really did damage. So it was the horse-sized ducks I need to watch out for. We lost 14. We lost 14 that round. That's terrible. Oh, get them out of here. Get them out of here. Actually, maybe I could have gotten a zombie, but if I get a zombie and I feed the beast, they're going to keep putting zombies on my poster, so no. The zombie does get that perk when that guy comes back. We're going to have to use one of these, and it still won't be enough. We get 2 back. That's a lot of people. That's my whole... That's all my tanks. There we go. Alright, all but 2. 66 dog-sized rats. Rats. Dog size, so they're giant. Okay. Big rats. 1 big bee. Cannot be targeted by cleave, so zombie's useless there. And this doesn't have any red perks, so we're gonna go there. It's also more money. I haven't really been taking any of the lower money fights. Actually, I don't think I've taken 1 lower money fight since I've started the game. So, that's good. I'm just gonna sip on some tea while they demolish these rats. Ah, it's so wonderful to have others doing your bidding. And if I had to go out there and fight everything on my own, no, probably wouldn't make it. But you know, I'm not a Spartan. Alright, we have 1 dead. Did we just lose someone? No. Okay, we didn't. Okay, who's next? Right now we just fight. And then Dude Whisperer comes, but we haven't had that many dudes wander onto the ranch. Before I forget, 13. Well, I guess we are out of I want more medics. There are 14 of those. If they give me the option, I'll train them all as medics. We could use another Spartan. Vikings don't seem like they're doing anything for me either. Oh yeah, this is that berserk. Yeah, he's the useless guy. I don't want any more of him. 300 matter ducks. 300 ducks. Ducks are they're tiny. As long as it's not 300 of the big red ones. Yeah, easy. Easy. They're not doing any damage to us. That was it. That was around 48. Is this randomly generated or something? What? How did you die? Huh. Useless. Weak. There's no room for useless or weak. Oh yeah! We got another. So that's the fourth guy. Gains 2% bonus damage and HP for every additional regular dude on your roster. I didn't realize that. Oh, it's time for them to go anyway. And I knew they were going to do this. I knew they were going to do... No medic. This is why I took the medic on the last flyer. I wanted to train them all as medics. No medic shows up. Oh, come on. Can't you whisper about medicine, dude? Alright, I don't need any more knights. But knights, man, they were dying. I'm gonna need to build back up some knights. But I thought after I built these up, I could build back up a knight. I have 4 dudes. Spartan and knights are just my tag team duo right there. The Vikings basically useless. And we've got 14 knights, so we've got 14, 15, 15. The Vikings are useless. We're just gonna leave them at 10. Because what is Berserk? 5% and I have no Viking relics that making the Viking do anything good. I didn't see... I was looking for my Spartans to block some more, and I really didn't see that good of a block thing going on there last couple rounds. Nah, let's do another tank. I need my tanks. Alright. I paid for that. Oh, why would I think that was free? That's alright. I guess they do that because you don't really want regular dudes on your team anyway. So I don't think there's any point in keeping them behind for anything. The leopards that ignore health and gorillas. So we have a bunch. We have 14. We have 12 knights up, and they all come. It's just 2 that are knocked out. We've got all of them up, but they cannot be thrown around. But everyone else will be thrown around from the gorillas. There's only $222 too. Look at that. Yeah, we're getting hurt. We're feeling it. What does health potion do? Heals half of the dudes. That was about half. Okay, it healed. Okay. Look, it's still going down. I need another potion. No, we got this. We got this. Yeah. So we did lose 3. Oh my, we lost all of them, but they don't count really. But I still take it to heart when one dies because that's another battle. So it feels like we definitely just lost 6 people there. Give me my money. No, the 2 most useless people on the squad. Alright, look. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'll take the zombie. If I take the zombie, will they now stop putting zombie on my roster? That health potion worked really well. I have enough money to get everything, but let's start here. Great Helm. When any dude taunts an enemy... Do we taunt? Isn't that what... Oops, sorry. Isn't that what the knight dudes do? Yeah, they taunt. When any dude taunts an enemy, he gains 3% of his max HP as temp health for 3 seconds. It stacks and applies for each enemy taunted. But he can taunt up to 5. So that's good. He's going to be tanky. That's what. Alright. We're going to go with that. My knights are going to be super tanky now. And it says this effect can stack for everyone that they taunt, but it doesn't say, like, it doesn't specify how much stacking it can do, because the all the other relics, they'll be like, this stacks 20 times. Yeah, this one stacks 20 times. And then there's another one that says it stacks indefinitely. I'm pretty sure I have something that says, uh-oh, we already taunt. We already taunt 8 people. I thought, oh, it's right there. I thought it would be included in this number, and it's included up here. So I missed it. So oh wait, that's not bad. That's actually good. So 3%. It's gonna stack, but it's not gonna stack for the 5. It's gonna stack for 8. Because we taunt up to 8 people. But I swear I had something else that says it's indefinite stacking. But this doesn't have either, but whatever, I've already bought it. When any dude lands a crit, he gains temp health for 2 seconds, 20% doubt. I do not find that helpful at this stage. I don't even find that to be a fascinating or useful relic, because I've never seen a relic yet that just other than the one that I currently have on loan. Other than that's 5% crit chance. Like, that's barely anything. That's barely gonna trigger. Which means this is barely gonna trigger. And if that's all we have for crit, and that's the only relic I've ever seen for crit, this is basically throwing away the money. I do want a potion here. I use one of the juice, but I'm just gonna not. Oh no, we don't see. Wait a second. Why am I shopping here? This wasn't a shop. The shop was here. That didn't have merchant there. So we had 2 merchants. I thought we weren't gonna get a merchant until way back here. So I was like, that is such a faraway place to shop. What was that? I have to look back to see what that symbol was. Nah, a unicorn. I just looked down and saw that we finally get to fight a unicorn. When its HP drops below 30%, the animal will panic and run around. Isn't that the same? That's the same as horses. The unicorn is just a blue-colored. No, I thought it was its own creature with unique abilities and magic and sparkle. You know what? I'm not really a fan of magic and sparkles anyway, so let's kill it. And it's the same color as the knights. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I really do like the color scheme on this game. The colors they use, it's like, I don't know. They're vibrant and they mesh together, but they're not overly saturated. There's like a gray overtone to everything. And we are not doing any damage. I mean, he killed one of my Vikings and 3 of my Spartans. But it's so slow. Why is it taking so long to kill it? And it didn't burst into rainbows. Okay. Alright, so I did want to see a unicorn, but that was underwhelming. No! Not this again! Stop it. Stop giving me I don't like these 2 options. Get zombies off the flyer. Oh, I found the relic stash. But I could only take 1 because of my tiny hands, and they haven't gotten any bigger since the last time I played. All dudes gain 5% chance to block. I have Spartans for that. When any dude gets knocked out, all dudes gains 20% crit for 3 seconds. Well, we have been dying. When a dude gets knocked out during a match, all active dudes heal. I don't like any of those. And these are relics. I don't like them. I'm not anticipating death. Everything has to do with being knocked out. I already have significant amount of people blocking. Then how are we still dying? If they were blocking properly. I do not like picking up the things that say 5%. That they almost never trigger. And let's do this. Sorry I wasted a die, but I didn't like those. Whenever a dude taunts an enemy, there's a 2%. I didn't like picking up things with 5%. Now you have stuff that's 2%. It's never gonna trigger. Alright, it pierces into the underworld, summoning a skeleton into the battle. Once a second, I can bring extra skeletons to fight. I guess. The medic dude's triage becomes 50% stronger. Totally forgot about triage. Do we even use triage? I want to see the battle stats. Because we have the sewing kit and false fang that does a lot of the healing. Totally forgot about triage. Making that stronger and healing an additional dude may be the way to go though. Viking dudes automatically enter berserk when they take damage that drops them below half HP. I don't like that either. No, we have way too much healing for this to ever trigger. If we have Vikings like early in game, and I had this early in game and I really needed to keep my people alive, I can see using that. But now that my medic force has been built up and I have these very, very high healing relics, I don't see any use for that. We're gonna do rubber gloves. I don't want to use another, I don't want to waste another roll. So everybody just about, no, we lost 4 people that round. 7 dead. Goodness. Can we manage dog-sized rats with 7 dead? Yeah, we killed them pretty quickly, right? Taunt them, tank them, block them. I see a lot of blocks showing up now. For some reason earlier, either I wasn't looking in the right spot or I just really wasn't seeing the blue block symbol. Okay. They're blocking stuff. Yeah, that was an easy fight. Easy fight. Alright, let's keep it going. They give me the money. I had 8. Yeah, they give me the money before I press the claim reward button. We could use a few more blockers though. Not my top choice. I need medics. We have 12 medics and everyone else is like, wait, whoa, your investment paid off. I get 3,000. Nice. And then he's gonna want the money back. I saw around 59 right before we fight the boss. Oh, okay, and I'll get that back before we fight the boss as well. Alright, 58 Canadian gooses. It's geese. You've updated the game and you didn't switch that to geese. Is gooses proper English? I don't know, why would I know? Gooses. What's this? Oh, universal healthcare. We've got a whole second row. Nope, we need the money. Let's fight. Uh-oh. You better start ticking them down. We're not damaging them fast, but they're also not damaging us at all. It's just a longer fight. Wait, where'd this come from? That's new. Make it go faster. Okay. Okay, I can make them... Huh. Okay, let's see. There's a joke in there somewhere. Usually I have to beg for them to go faster, but here we are. Zombie dude, night dude. There that, see? Shouldn't have said that joke because I get the broken flyer again. Zombies and knights. Oh, this is kind of frustrating because it's not allowing me to properly build how I want to build. And there's absolutely no way this is completely random. I'm constantly getting the same two. Zombie on the left, knight on the right. It will not stop giving me this ticket. Why can't I re-roll that? And if I re-roll, it'll give me the same 2 things anyway, so never mind. A free dude. Sweet. Aren't they all free? Alright, we've got a couple coming back next round. If we try not to let anyone die... Oh, dog-sized rats were easy. The unicorn wasn't... I'm gonna use one of these before we start the boss and all that. Let's just go for the money. Yeah, we're melting them. Look at that. Not... Whoa. Their hits hurt. That person's almost dead. That looked like one hit almost killed him. Okay, the trample doesn't... Whoa. Okay, we killed it without taking... Wait. Okay, we took 4 casualties. I couldn't tell. Medic, please, medic. You found some crap. A burner phone. What does this do again? Teleports a group of dudes to a location. Gives them temporary health. But you can't really pick out the individual dude that's being hurt at the time, so I wouldn't know who to teleport. Oh, I got these dudes back as well. Sweet dude. Alright, padding our team. Everybody should be back except for the 4 that just got knocked out. We have the merchant next, which I can buy stuff. I get my relics back. What did I lend him? Something important, right? 5% crit. I have to fight another unicorn and 17 rams. I don't remember. Have we gone against rams yet? They're not like the dogs. Ram. Oh, okay. They're fine. We can kill them easily. Alright, I see they're getting lots of blocks over by the unicorn, so. Alright, we're melting it. It's like one hit from that thing will really take someone's health all the way down. We are losing people. Spartan and Viking. The Spartan needs to be doing a lot more blocking. Attack speed, nah. Ooh, thank you for returning the dice I just used. And the dude juice I'm about to use right before the big boss battle. Okay, we're here. Meteor. No, I think I used that once. It was okay. Caboose. The dude type at the end, max HP. Who needs extra health? We're at 204. No, but doesn't he gain... No, you just block. 204. 229. But... doesn't he gain health exponentially? Wasn't health one of the things he gained? Nope, that was the knight. The knight does not need any more health. I honestly think I'm gonna give it to the Spartans. Let them stay down there. The medic's getting extra damage. Are any medics dead? 3. And I didn't get to look at the damage report. 24, 28. The medics, according to this, they should be doing much more damage than the Spartans, but I don't know. Nope, stacking damage for the rest of the battle. Spartans probably do more. So the Spartans already have an unlimited stacking damage for every block they do. So his damage is already going to be exponential. What I want to do to even things out is I want to bring someone else's damage up. My weakest person is the zombie, but it's useless. I only have 5 of them. Oh, knight. Well, max HP. Not damage. HP. Yeah, I'll give it to the Spartans. It's the knight. The knights get extra HP. Right. He doesn't need any more. But haven't I been losing a lot of knights as of late? Nah. Alright, I'll buy the caboose and leave it for the Spartans. They'll get extra HP to outlast. 2 of those are dead. Lots of medics are dead, but the medics have the extra damage. The Spartans already have exponential damage climb, so they do not need any more damage. But we're not killing fast enough, so I'm wondering if I swap my Spartan. 3 stallions. We have to fight horses. Alright, we tick down the unicorn so slow. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if starting the Spartan off with extra damage and then allowing him to use the dory for the exponential damage climb is going to get him to a higher level, and see if that will help us more. But that's going to take him down from 28 to 22. That's going to be it. That's going to be really bad for the medic. Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea, because the Spartan dude's already going to climb, and now I have the knights and the medics at 22 damage. I don't like that. Also, since the knights are the tanks, they should be doing the most damage anyway. So I'll move the Spartan back. He gets his damage. If he's started extra enemies, he might as well get the most damage anyway. I think maybe that. I'm left in the same situation because him and the medic did the same amount of damage. So it really didn't matter. It mattered because the way I had it mattering is because, and look how slow they move. It's because if everybody was focused on the knights, even though the knights did the least amount of damage, the medic dude would be attacking stronger from behind, basically stabbing them in the back while they're focused on the knight dude, and it can do a lot of extra damage while healing. That's kind of how I had it set up, but that's more of a logical, practical, on the battlefield way to set things up, and probably not how the mathematics of the game works. So it really may not matter since they both do 22. But look how fast the medic moves, 26 versus 15. I'm gonna put the medic back up top. Yeah, I'll keep it like this. Spartan stays at the bottom. They get extra HP because their damage is gonna go up exponentially. I do want to see. All right, just for one round, I'm gonna swap them. I want to see how fast the Spartan does if they start off with 31 damage. Will we take down, because we have 3 stallions to fight, right? I want to see if we're going to take down their health quicker. And if not, I'm going to, I'll swap them back. But I think it really does make a difference. Also, the Spartans are still slower than the medics. Tourniquet. Attack speed, nah, and we have 12 of these still, so I don't need a new one. Let's see how fast, because it was, we were killing things, but it was ticking down so slowly because this person only attacks 22, and well, he was at like 26, but, or 20, was it 26 or 28? Right, he starts off at 31, and it gets higher the more he blocks. So, let's see how that works. Oh, yeah, I should switch him back. We're dying. Oh, no. How many does this take? 5. Yeah, we are. Look at, they are going down, but no. No. I have to use this. That move that I just made probably cost us the fight. No. There's enough of us to take that down. But I'm swapping them back immediately. That was a bloodbath. Oh my gosh. I almost cost the fight. I'm never I have to swap them back immediately. That was so bad. I even used Dude Juice. I think I might have clicked it twice. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Everybody's dead. How does one zombie die out of all? We have the least amount. Viking and Spartan. Oh, I don't want either one. Oh, I can have this back. Crit chance. That would have come in useful last round. And they give me zombie dudes, toughness, and more HP, and get more healing when healing is done. We need to switch that back like right now. Medic goes back up. Spartan stays at the bottom with the extra health. That was ridiculous. How many people died? Look at that. That's so bad. Alright, how many are dead? We're gonna need, oh my goodness. It heals 10 outside, right? I used 2. I should have bought that. I should have bought the one I didn't think I was gonna buy. I don't know if we're gonna lose any in the next few rounds, But in the next few rounds, I'm gonna use one here definitely. And there's 7 dead. If we lose a couple more, at least they'll get scooped up in the next one that I use. Alright, I've never seen a panda before. So 3 panda bears, 6 horse-sized ducks. I don't like those red ducks. But this will not be the first time in all of 56 rounds that I take the easier fight. I have never chosen an easy fight in my life. So we're fight. If they die, let me use something. 1, 2, 3, 5 of them. The wolf's not bad. 1, 2. This is probably my best bet here. Can I get... I don't know where the wolf is. The wolf is there. He's been thrown, but that was his standing spot. Doesn't look like I'll be able to catch him in it. Let's hit those people. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Give some temporary health, make everything easier. We're still losing people, but it's those red ducks. Those red ducks are really bad for us. I hope we got another relic like that does something like better. We have really bad relics right now. Okay. Oh, medic, please. We need more of those. We have to fight 4 gorillas. I need to use another one. It's down to 7. 4 gorillas and 8 horses. I do not like the horse runaround thing, but it's those red ducks I really detest. Spartan dudes and we're just gonna have to play it how it goes. There are no more shots either. So I probably should have re-rolled that other shot to get something else. Oh, we got so temporary healed. They're getting hurt. How are they getting hurt so bad? We lost the knight immediately? Heal! Somebody heal that knight! Oh yeah! That knight was suffering for a second. Nobody healed it. That knight was suffering for so long. Medic, thank you. Oh, thanks for my meteor bag. I mean, no, I'll give them time to come back. Wolves and cougars. Have we seen a cougar? No, I don't think so. We've seen a leopard. Those are pretty. These are some of my favorite animals. Okay. Oh, another medic. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Strange spores. What does this do? I almost clicked on it by accident, thinking it was the medic dude thing, the medic bottle. Your dudes attune their spirits every second for 3 seconds. Their HP is redistributed. Oh, so they all have the same percentage. But if they're all dead and dying, they'll all be low. Well, I'm not able to spend the money, so I might as well give it to you, yeah? I'll invest it. 13 rounds. Sir, we're not gonna make it 13 rounds. You can just keep the money. Alright, this is the big battle. No, it's not. Wait, is it? No. Is it? 61 feral hogs. No. So, because this isn't the big battle, if we lose nobody today, these people can come back. We won't have 2 knights, but the unicorn that's gonna run around. Okay. The hogs were really easy to fight. That's why I was... Oh, wow. They're getting hit so hard. One hit is taking them so far down. The trampling thing seems to be a smaller hit, though. They get hit so hard. like one hit basically takes him from looks like somewhere between 90 and full HP all the way down to like 10 HP. Like, it's really bad. The Vikings, I don't really mess with attack. They're not doing anything with their attack speed. They have higher crit than everybody else. Everybody else is... Wait, what? No, I thought everybody else had like 5 crit. Okay, they have the same crit as them. What should I do? I might as well take the tank. Wait, oh, we get a shot. Great, I'm poor. Reduces the price of dice. Yes, I would like that. Smelling salts. We'll take a heal. And we'll take the only other thing we can afford. And we'll look at the report and bring back all 5 of those people. And we're gonna fight 6 Ferogs. Gains 20% run speed and 2% attack speed for each creature of the same type nearby. And they can only stack up to 10 times. Goodness. It's gonna make them strong, and we're gonna have to fight them fast. But we fought Ferohogs. They were really easy. Your dudes start apart from each other unless Relic overpowers. Alright, so they're starting far from apart. That's actually not good for us, because the Spartans need to be next to someone. But they'll just walk over to them. They won't fight far apart. They'll still block. This might be easier than I'm making it out to be. Let's just, no. What, this? Down? Nah. They gave me strange spores again. I knew I could get another consumable, but I didn't know what it was going to be, and I don't think I like what it was. Whoa, they weren't kidding. We start far apart. We gotta kill them. We haven't killed one. We're dead. We haven't killed one. We killed one. I only have one of those. Why don't I just use this? We're not killing them. Oh my goodness. Alright, we need health. I know nobody's died yet, but neither have they on that. Now we're killing them. Okay. They were so strong because there were so many of them. That could have turned out really bad if I didn't use consumables. They killed all the skeletons though. Had I not used consumables, they were not going down. They stayed at 61 strong for so long. We'll take another review. You found a relic stash. Let's see. When a zombie is healed, he deals damage to surrounding enemies 3 times the heal and receive, evenly split among them. But that might be really, really good, because don't zombies now get extra healing? 30% more healing. So if they receive 30% more healing, then the heal is going to be... this is going to be a larger number than had I not had that relic, let's just say that. Ritual Dagger. When an enemy is defeated, there's a 3% chance a skeleton will appear from the underworld. Once a second. To help us fight. When a dude gets thrown, 100% run speed, attack speed, and temp health. You know what? I don't like this. Because when they get thrown, sometimes it takes them 4 seconds to rejoin the fight, and this is already wasted, done, and over with before they even get over and punch someone. So it's between... I don't really care about the skeleton thingy, so we're gonna go with when the zombie's healed. And maybe we'll start getting more zombies, who knows. 5 horse-sized... I hate the red ones. 5 leopards and 5 horse-sized ducks. 5 leopards. Oh, let's see what's coming up for us. Merchant is here, but we don't have much money. Okay, let's just fight it out for a little bit. on, we've lost someone already. He's about to die. They hit, so the red ones can take him out in one hit. It's all the knights though. Wait, there's too many red people ganged up here. Can I get that last red guy? What? Get under his feet, please. Thank you. Ooh! It helps, but not all that much. Come on. They're really hard to kill. I really hate the red thing. Okay. Those are just about some of our worst enemies. They do like a lot of the damage to us. How did we end up with more Spartans than knights? Oh, all this is mine? Thank you. I still haven't used the burner thing. Well, let's just keep it going. We have only 8. Panda! Oh, wait. What are we fighting? What's this? It doesn't say. I clicked it and I have no idea what we're fighting. We're gonna die. Where are the enemies? There's a bear. Do I have how many people? 1, 2, 3. I have 4 there. 1 there. I should not have used this. Oh, I don't have to. Okay. We're not on 1.5 anymore. You know what? I don't like 1.5. We die faster at 1.5. I don't like the speed up. Because sometimes it feels like calculations aren't being run and some stuff is being skipped over. Like it's not, it feels like it's, oh my gosh, we are so dead. That's gonna be like dew juice and lobby time. That's a lot of dead. 6 knights died, and we already had dead ones. I don't really want either of these. Alright, wow. Oh my gosh, that's half of the... Alright, half of us are dead. Dismiss. 25 rams and a unicorn. I could probably use... whatever. We need more relics. Something's not doing anything anymore. Like my relics that were like overpowering, or the damage that was overpowering, it's not doing it anymore for these guys. Like we need another strategy, and the only other strategy we can get is more relics. At least that this is that unicorn or horse? At least the unicorn was easy to fight. Nobody died that round. Oh, a regular? It didn't look like anyone had an X next to them. We'll take another Spartan and another regular dude. Ooh. Deals 7,300 damage to enemies at random and stuns them for a second. It's evenly split among the enemies. Nice. I'm gonna save that for the boss battle. 7,000 damage is a lot. Actually, they don't really tell us how much damage any of these the creatures have. So... I can only assume that doing 7,000 damage is a lot. Leopards and wolves, really easy to fight. We don't really need to heal anyone for this. They should be able to take care of it. What was that black thing I was fighting? I didn't even look. I was so panicked about everyone dying, I didn't even look to see what it was. But we fought it. Almost died to it. I'll look out for it next time. Come on. We can speed that up now. Okay. Come on! Come on! Ooh, more lightning. Oh, right. I swear I didn't see that was a merchant, but... Ancient sword. Whenever do taunts an enemy... Taunt to pierce the underworld, summoning a skeleton. Skeletons are not going to keep this team alive. Increase the block chance. Thank you. 10% increased block chance for Spartan. Yes. What's this? It actually doesn't completely show us here. What, plus 10%? And what is it? 20% already. Block chance. Okay, so we should be blocking more, and blocking gives him extra damage, which I wish I could see during the fight where his damage ended up being. Like the percentage number, where that ended up being. They need more stats on that end page. I don't like this. And if I restock, I only have 1 health potion. And the health potion does really good. But then I won't be able to try for another relic, and relics are really what we need. When is that money guy happening here? No, he doesn't come back until round 79. To take my money. I know he gives me money here, but I don't know what to do. Because if I get a bad relic, I'm going to be upset. Rage Bait. When a dude takes damage that drops below 30, cleave. I don't think that... Oh, toughness. Which one was toughness responsible for? Toughness just makes... Does it make them hit harder, or does it make them... Toughness reduces incoming damage, yes. Oh, I'm so thankful I did that then, instead of getting the health potion. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I did that instead of getting the health potion. Alright, so everyone takes in less damage. Everyone... Wait, it's still 10% for you. All dudes gain 10% toughness. Did they not all have toughness at first? They didn't. So everyone who went up to 19 had toughness already. And everyone else just gets a blanket 10%. Okay, that makes them a little less squishy. We're gonna do 3 gorillas, 4. Oh no, the red dogs. That's gonna make them a little less squishy. Let's see how that new relic holds up to these red ducks now. We have 68. Oh, we have a whole lot coming back next round, right? Wow, 6 coming back next round. Come on, I can use stuff if I need to. Okay, we're getting rid of the gorillas first. It's really interesting to see the ones they decide to target as well. So they chose to kill the gorillas first. And now the red duck is obviously the tankiest. They're gonna last longer. Oh, okay, the horse lasted the longest. Huh. We did lose a couple people, 2 guys, but we would have lost a whole lot more. Alright. Come on, these aren't the... Oh, we haven't gotten medics in so long. We need to spread the healing, spread the love. Alright, the Spartan. Well, we just increased the Spartan's block, so... But it's crazy because I have more Spartans than I do knights, which is ridiculous. So we'll build back up the knights too, because the more things we have to fight, the more the knights need to taunt to pull them towards them. Relics. You want my gloves, the medic triage, and you want to give me, when he blocks an attack, he gains, the ally gain, no, crit for 2 seconds? 5%? You understand how useless, absolutely useless these leather braces are? When a Spartan dude blocks an attack, okay, blocking was at 20%, and then we got an extra 10% block, right? Okay, frame it there. I'm framing it for you. He blocks the attack, right? The ally that he blocks gains 5% crit. 5% for 2 seconds. 5% is already a low number, and now you're telling me that 5% has to trigger within 2 seconds, or else it's effectively useless? These are absolutely useless. I don't want them. It has such a low bar for triggering that it's absolutely ridiculous. No, I'm not getting those. I don't want those. You cannot have my sewing kit. That's been keeping us alive. The knight gains 30% HP. Doesn't he already have... He already started with a lot of max HP. Okay, I mean, we're gonna have an extra. No, and see, I don't need that either. I don't, because we have these, and he's already gonna get extra HP from that, and then he gets extra 33%. But that stacks for the amount of people. He's already tanky. It's a good relic. But giving up my sewing kit for that? And when does he come back? 10 rounds. No, we're not going 10 rounds without a sewing kit. That sewing kit's been keeping us alive. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do it. 30% max HP. Everyone already gets extra. See, the knight gets so much extra HP already. He gets HP from so many things. This, and I'm sure he gets it from other stuff as well. And I just gave them all toughness, which made him... Everyone has toughness now. The thing is, I guess the gloves do boost the medic. We are gonna die so hard without this, but I want it. I'm gonna go for it. Probably the biggest mistake I've ever made is probably gonna cost us the game here on round 66, but let's fight these 105 Canadian geese. They don't really do damage, so this will be a cakewalk. Actually, it's on 1.5 already. However, for this to be a 1.5, they sure aren't dying quickly. Okay. Let's see. I want to have a look at... We gave the sewing kit away, saddens me. So I need to see what the medics did. Triage. False Fangs isn't working? False Fangs aren't triggering. How does False Fang not trigger? Oh, it didn't trigger just for them, right? It triggered for other people. Okay. Alright, okay. It's not really helping. But they weren't really getting damaged in this round either. Alright. Triage is gonna have to do it. Triage and... Wait a second. They didn't triage anyone? Everyone got healed by False Fang. So what the heck did the medics heal? Themselves? They did 6.4 healing in triage. Healing done. No, they healed other people. Okay, healing done. Because they use False Fangs individually, it goes under them. But they're saying they got healed. Okay. Alright. And then toughness is preventing everybody's getting other damage. I totally forgot about the Spartan's unit tattoo. Okay. Medic, please. We need more heals. And oh, those people came back and we didn't lose any. Oh, not why with these red ducks. You know we're having a hard time fighting them. Get more red ducks. Everyone has a red thing now. We'll sometimes seek out injured dudes and leap onto them. But being taunted overrides that behavior, so we're good. We have all taunted knights. I need a couple more knights now that I've used to make sure we're on the fastest speed there. Okay, nobody's HP is moving. Kinda equally balanced. Until the red ducks flail their bodies. That really hurts. It drops down so quickly. Like if this person, yep, I was gonna say if they take a hit by the red guys, then they're done because it drops them down so low. We're gonna win the fight, but we lost one. Okay. I don't even see it when the skeletons die. We could take some more knights. We lost one, two, come back. The dude whisperer is coming. We only have 3 regular dudes. I need to train some medics, but they have never given me dude whisperer medics. ever since. And I think this might be, what, the third or fourth time? And they've never given me. But let's take this fight. Should be an easy one. See how fast this goes down? But it does the same when we're on 1.5 as well. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, it's still running down. I don't trust that 1.5. I feel like I'm getting screwed out of something, like it's not running all the calculations, or running one calculation before the other, and I got, like that time I got beat up really, really bad. We haven't gotten beat up like that since, and it was on 1.5 times the speed, I believe. Ooh, 2 bottle lightnings and a pocket die. I haven't really used those much, but it's nice to have them. And yes, they're all going to be medics. I was hoping we get a regular, like at the end of the last round, we had a regular dude walk onto the ranch before. I was hoping we would get one more to walk on, but we don't need to train anything but medics. Goodbye. Alright, we get some more medics back, because there's no way 17 medics are healing all of these people. They're just not. But if we get, they've not given me the medics on the flyer as often, so I've not had the proper opportunity to build them up. And they won't give me medics at the Dude Whisperer or anything. Like, we've been lacking. Alright, gorillas and leopards, we can deal with that. Why is everyone so far apart? Oh wow. Balance it out, please. Give the medics some time to heal. That balance out actually did some good. I see the white line and then the purple. Okay. Alright. That worked. Balancing it out worked. We did lose some people, of course, but okay, not bad. Let's see. Who's my heavy hitters right now? The Spartan dudes, because they have that damage boost, they're going to be doing the most damage, even more than the knights, who are the ones actually pulling in the taunts. Yeah, so 13k. And then I'm surprised that the medic's doing that much damage. I do have them at the top. Oh, I don't want a zombie or Viking, honestly. Whatever. Zombies get more healing, and they do something about the people around them, so I wouldn't mind that. Medics do have the extra damage there, so. Okay, so medics, so even with the 30% extra damage, the medics are doing about the same amount of damage as the knight dudes are. That's wild. Even with that boost. So imagine if the knights had the boost, but then the medics would drop so far low that we would get beat up. We were getting beat up the second I switched to medic from being one of the heavy hitters, so. I don't have anything over here that will boost the medics hitting without that 30% damage, so I have to leave it there. Lieutenant Sigil. The second dude gains crit. Nah, crit's never worth anything. Runic Tattoo. Viking dudes have a 50% chance to go berserk when the battle starts. That does nothing. Dudes who go berserk now gain 10% of their max HP as temporary health. Yeah. Berserk does what? Berserk only lasts for 2 seconds? 3 seconds? Is it worth it? The relics cost $700 now. And the business guy is gonna want some money. I'm getting money back, so it actually doesn't matter if I spend this. Viking dudes have... I can only get one. I don't like this. I am tempted to restock and hope that I get something better. So for the first 3 seconds of the battle, he can go berserk. And we have 11 Vikings. Dudes who go berserk gain 10% of their max HP as temp health. They get extra health. We're fighting Canadian geese. It really doesn't matter for this round. I don't like the berserk thing. Attack speed and run speed, so he can just attack really quickly. And he gets health for 4 seconds, but he runs for 3 seconds. we need stuff. We need stuff that's gonna at least help us hit a little harder, even if it's just for a few seconds. But it doesn't increase his chance to go berserk overall, which is so slim that it's basically not worth it. I'm gonna do that and hope I get something else. And I got the 2 things that I do not want. The first restock of the merchant shop is free. I'm not paying $700 for that. If loyalty cards showed up earlier in the game, back when things were like, what was it? Like, I know they used to be what, 500, and if it was at a lower price, of course I'd pay. But then it's 25. The amount of money the amount of times you'd have to run across a shop to make your 700 back, it's ridiculous. I guess I'm gonna have to. Oh wait, does this work here? Rerolls the relics from the relic stash. Restocks the inventory of the merchant. Restock. No! The crit chance. Oh, why am I being plagued with these terrible relics? Viking dude enters berserk when they take damage below 50. So if one of them gets hurt, they'll go berserk. That berserk really isn't that good. What else could I roll? Flyers. We don't get flyers anymore. Rerolls the relics in the stash. I did use it for that. And resets the inventory. I really want something good. All dudes gain 5% chance to block. No, I kind of need to reserve all the blocking for the Spartans because they have something. They have a few relics that rely on their blocking. Medical bag. If a medic is hit by damage more than 15% and survive, he heals himself for half of that damage. Okay. I guess fewer medics die, but I really don't think I'm getting anything better than that. So I'll take a health potion. And I should have been buying these along the way. Because I don't want to waste my last one, and I don't have enough money to restock and grab one. I do have money to restock and grab a consumable. Alright. We're getting 11,000 back, so I needed more relics, but I also, who cares? Let's just spend the money. Okay. We're doing good. None of them are dying. Why aren't we hitting these things hard enough for them to die? That's so we're that weak that we're not even hitting the one that we're fighting hard enough. Okay, now they're dying. The beginning game is really rough. Like any creature that has a lot of them, it's really rough in the beginning because I'm seeing them not die and the points are not going down. Like we're hitting them, but we're clearly not hitting them hard enough in the beginning until the Spartans start. It feels like we don't actually start killing them until the Spartans get enough damage to block and to get more heal. This right here. He gains stack and 2% damage for the rest of the battle. It doesn't feel like they start dying until this stacks up high enough. Because that's not the first time it just sat on all of them still being alive. The hogs did it, and now the geese, they were at 120 for so long, and the hogs were at 61 for so long. And you'd think they're little geese, we should have punched at least 2 of, like, we weren't killing any of them. Unless they're just running around and like punching a different geese every time until enough damage is done for one of them to die or something like that. Only because the zombies have that thing where they do something to the people around them. Loyalty card, like this, the loyalty card's free here. I would have gotten it if there were no other relics because it's free, but there's no way I'm paying 700 for that. Reduces the price. The medic dude gains 20% and gains 10 health for 2 seconds, equal to 10%. Each time he casts triage. Go on and sanitize those hands. Let's go. And we found a meteor. Oh, we're gonna be nice and shiny. Sanitized hand. Is he sanitizing his hands or are he sanitizing the gloves? Wait, we don't have gloves. Yes, we do. I thought we had blue rubber gloves. Yeah, he's sanitizing the rubber gloves, but that's okay. Because the triage is stronger and we have sanitizer now. That's the kind of things that we need. Gorillas and wolves, those are going to be too easy to fight, so I'm not worried about this. But look, like we're not doing enough damage in the beginning to even take one of them out. Like either we're not attacking the same one every time. Now the ball gets rolling. Once the ball gets rolling, we start taking it out. But in the beginning, it just seems like we're not doing enough. We're not hitting hard enough in the beginning. So anything that can get them hitting harder, a relic that can do that, then that's what we're gonna have to try. But we're on round 71, so we're making it pretty far. Claim Viking Knight. We're gonna take some more knights. Cha-ching! Let's go. We can't buy anything right now, but I'll take the money. 117 rams. Who's dead? 10 people are dead. Oh no, they all come back next round. 117 rams is too easy. But we have 11,000 to spend, so that's great. Unless we take this money and give that to the other guy, but I don't know if I'm gonna last 13 rounds. So we'll see. We've been doing well so far, but we've had so many close calls that I'm not really sure if we're gonna make it past, like, because it's to the next boss battle and then it's 13 rounds after, or 12 rounds after that. So who knows? And we didn't lose anyone? Oh, those rams were easy. We didn't even lose skeletons. They only got 1 kill though. Oh, come on. Might as well go for the zombie. Alright, everybody should be back except for those. Oh, we have a unicorn and the tiny geese, which are going to be easy to fight. We have a shop here, and then we give away money there. I'll probably spend half of it. Wait, what? Fight winnings. Total earnings 14,000. Fight winnings 7. Investment. What? Oh, this is what I paid for? I spent 300 on consumables. There's no way I spent 200 on dew juice. There's absolutely no way I spent 200 on dew juice. I bought more than 2 dew juices the whole game, haven't I? These prices don't look right. I have too many relics to have only spent 3,800. Relics are like, they started at what, 500 a piece? There's no way. I have no idea what this is trying to sum up, but these numbers are not accurate. I don't know. Let's fight. Those numbers aren't accurate. We haven't done any damage to this, and we're punching it. It's weird that they were fighting it. I saw it lighting up, but it took until this went to 0 to show that to start going down. I don't know. I don't know if I trust the calculation. Something's odd. Yes, we need more medics. Nice, we got 3 more medics, so we got 4 medics. Oh yeah! The noises they make, each individual one makes a different noises. It's so funny. Alright, I don't want to leave this team, but it's kind of getting repetitive. I'm going to go probably up into the next boss battle, and I'm going to try my hand with a different team or something. Like, it's getting repetitive now, and there's nothing... We've seen all the animals, it looks like. They're just cycling through different animals with different numbers. And it's getting repetitive with the same dudes. I guess we could see what kind of relics we unlock before we die, but it's getting a bit monotonous for me. kind of speed it up a little bit. Not to say that it's boring, but like you can only run the game loop so many times with the same characters before it gets to be like, okay, I want to see what other characters the game has or whatever. I want to see what some of the other characters do, and since they don't allow you to swap them out or to trade them up for any different type of characters, I'm pretty much stuck with these guys until we die. I want a new squad. Okay. And sure. Oh. Okay, we got the spores, which were good. So we have 12,000. I can basically splurge here. I don't think I'm gonna invest again. 19 big bees, 500 bees. And they ignore taunts. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna invest again. I think I'm gonna call it after this boss. Unless there's something else like later in the game that I'm supposed to see. It just seems like we're doing the same loop over and over now. And this is the only exposure to characters that I've seen, because this is my first run through of the game. So I kind of want to see what some other characters do. And I think it overwrites this if you start a new squad, so that's alright with me. Let's look at the tourniquet. Willing Flesh. Zombie dudes gain 50% run speed in addition, when zombie dudes are knocked out, their skeleton emerges from their body as a skeleton dude and continues fighting. So I get more skeletons. I don't care for that. And the zombie dudes, for some reason, even though there are so few of them, they haven't been targeted. They haven't been the ones dying at all. So health potion did work really well. I'm gonna buy that. I would like some more of these so I don't have to pay for the restock, but I'll restock. The Spartan dude gains toughness, additional 10% chance to block attacks. I have to have that. Okay, we got the Spitzen'in Valley Cray amulet. When a Viking dude takes fatal damage, he heals and goes berserk. This effect has a 20-second cooldown, but is reduced to 10 seconds if the damage occurred during berserk. So if somebody smacks him dead while he's berserk, he'll come back faster. That's good. If you can outlast 20 seconds, it kinda makes them immortal, but I haven't really been building up the Vikings because all their relics suck. Okay. Alright, let's give it a shot. Restock. Did I not get the juice? I wasn't even thinking. We have 7 left. Your dudes gain 5% run speed, 2% max HP for each zombie on your team 5 times. Don't have to worry about that. We only have 9. Oh wait. For each zombie. Okay, so it only counts 5. I remember back when we had 4 zombies. All right. It's extra boost for everybody, just for the zombies existing. So I'll take it. When a dude blocks an attack, he heals 50% of his DPS. That is a god tier relic right there. And let me explain to you why. This loop is absolutely crazy. Okay, so I've already boosted his block chance, and every time he blocks, every time he blocks, basically, when a dude blocks an attack, he gains 2% for the rest of the battle. That stacks exponentially every single time he blocks, right? He gets stronger and stronger, right? And then every time he blocks, now he deals damage equal to 50% of his DPS back to the attacker. The thing about that is his DPS is going to keep going up exponentially. His DPS is going to keep going up. So I have to have that. That's absolutely crazy. With that combination plus that, he's just going to be in a cycle of block, get stronger, attack harder, block, get stronger, attack harder. Ah, that's awesome. Meteor. I have 4. I don't really use them that much. Let's just skip to the next restock. Okay, knuckle bones. When you're due to hit by an enemy's cleave, they have 20. Do enemies cleave? Curse the attacker, reducing the damage for 4 seconds. Berserk grants 100% cleave and lasts 2 seconds longer. I don't care about the Viking in this Berserk. Health potion. How many of those? 4. Is that a 4? It could be also. It could also be a 1, and I could just be blind. But the number is into the white painting. Yeah, I think it's a 4. The white of the bottle is overlapping that. So, yeah. I don't like either of those. 100 to restock. We're at 9 juice. Everybody's alive. Did I use one by mistake? Is that why everybody's alive? Ritual dagger. When an enemy is defeated, 3% chance a skeleton will come. Leather bracers, absolutely useless. Wait, what? Yeah, that 5% for 2 seconds. And it has to happen within those 2 seconds. Yeah, these were the useless ones. Skip that. Rotting stake. Your dudes gain attack speed for every undead, up to a maximum of 10%. So that's another 5 zombies again. And we have 5 zombies. Okay. Shrunken head. Zombie dudes gain 20% damage and now passively heals for 3% of that HP every second. They just heal? They haven't been getting attacked, but okay. They just heal. Another meteor. I don't want any more meteors. I'll take... We're going there. Those fights shouldn't be that hard. I'll take that. Should I restock one more time? We're down... No, we have 2 pages. Can we buy more? Smelling salts. I did want those. Okay, they gives us another row. Okay. Half full glass. When a dude drops below 50%, he can heal with a cooldown of 5 seconds. Okay. And let's just get back up to 12. Restock. Ancient sword. When a dude taunts an enemy, the taunt to pierce. Bring a skeleton. We're always taunting, so I probably should get that. It's just the reason I didn't buy it earlier when I didn't really have the money is skeletons aren't going to keep us alive, right? They're weaker, they're smaller. They're not going to keep us from losing in a fight entirely. When any dude gets knocked out, every dude gains 20% for 3 seconds. Let's try it. It's not that great. And I'm not going to try anymore. I'm not paying 200, so... Oh, finally I get another dice to roll. Actually, I paid 50. Yeah, technically that cost me 50. So that's a restock of 50. Let's restock again. And I knew I should have stopped. I said I didn't want to go any further. I don't want any of this stuff. I told myself, I said I don't want to go any further. Why? Okay. I can't have all dudes blocking because the Spartan dude, all of his attack and power and everything depends on him blocking. So I actually cannot interfering with that would just bring his abilities down. That doesn't make it makes no sense to do that. He has to be the one blocking all the attacks. Let's fight those ducks. Mallard ducks. Whoa, we are over here. It's so crazy. Did that guy give us our... No, he didn't give us our sewing kit back. So we're not even using sewing kit. How that clash happened so quickly. I blinked and it was over. Spartans, the more blocking you do, the stronger they are. Ooh, found... I get my dice back at least. I paid 50 for nothing. Oh, okay, this is where we get it back. The Knight dude gains 30% max HP now. That's awesome. Dude, thanks. No, gratitude. That was really amazing. And then we fight Canadian geese. That's gonna be easy. You see, look how long it's taken for us to kill the first one. And then once we kill one, everything just goes. Oh, we are in the fastest speed too, so that was still too long for it to be sitting at full health. Let's claim rewards. No! No, no, no. That's so annoying. It's 3 gorillas and pandas. I might use a meteor on them. Yeah. Let's let everybody group up. No. My biggest... Alright, I have 4 here. 2. Oh wait, I can get that one? There's somebody I'm not getting then. No, that's 4 or 5. I can get them all. Alright. And that guy's up there. There, get those 4. Okay. We are shredding the pandas though. They must be really easy to fight. Wait, if that's panda bears the only bear we've seen. Alright. I don't even have 100 dudes and we defeated those gorillas. Medic! We need more medics. Oh, regular dudes. Alright, we have panthers. They were panthers. And what is the panthers move? 25% of damage dealt ignores temporary health. We are doing a lot of temp health right now. And then we have 6 stallions. When it's HP, it does that running around thing. I guess the stallions have more HP than the horses and unicorns, maybe? Because why give it a different name? Because we just had horses. So, okay, everybody's alive. They're gonna ignore some temp health, but that's alright. Oh no. Yeah, we're just shredding them. We lost the skeleton, but that's it. That's it, man. We're shredding them. Since they get stronger with every block, and they don't really do anything, I'm gonna get more of them. 5,000. You can have the money, but I don't think we're gonna make it 13 rounds. 796 geese. Let's see how long it stays. Oh wow, no. See, that ticked down immediately. Whereas with other creatures it did tick down. Okay. I don't even need to see the report. We did that. Take another night. Oh, it's a boss battle. I'm like, why is the screen so dark? Why does it look scary all of a sudden? What's happening to my farm? No, wait. Not my farm. My ranch. I have no money. Oh no. Oh no, I need that. I need Memento Mori. All dudes gain 10% hit, increase healing from all sources. Why couldn't this be on my last reroll? When a dude takes damage, they're basically telling me I can only get this, which I have 2 now. He gains cleave, I don't care. The only thing they're giving me the opportunity to get is a heal, and I have 12. So 12 heals, no dead creatures, so dismiss. It's so scary. Are we fighting at night? We have to fight 500 bees and 19 big bees. We've never actually fought bees for this entire run. I've never got bees. I've seen it on the left side, but we don't take the easier fights. Enemies have a 25% chance to ignore taunt. They can ignore taunt, but we taunt 8 creatures. Oh, there's 500 of them. Yeah, we're not gonna... They both ignore taunt, right? Cannot be targeted by cleave. So it's both of them? They ignore taunt and you can't cleave them, so that means zombies are useless, but nobody else does cleave. Alright, this is our first time going against the bee, and it's a boss battle, but we get 448 for it. I'm gonna use absolutely nothing. We're shredding them. They're dead. They're dead. I mean, my skeletons are dead too, but look at that. They're doing nothing to us. Little pricks. They're doing tiny little pricks. That's it. These things are done. What boss battle? Okay, we lost one Viking. He was allergic to bees, though. That's typical. You know, about 10% of people, they're allergic. So, yeah, that's that. Yeah, they were allergic to bees. Everyone else, excellent job. Spartans, knights, blah 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 blah. Relic stash. Consumables used in battle may not be consumed. When an enemy is defeated. Skeleton, underworld. I don't care for any of these. Reroll. I really wanted that Memento Mori. When a Night Dude receives healing, temporary health, 100% of the healing received. That is actually really good, and I know what these two do, so I'm going to choose that. And just like that, we have another long road to fight. Are we going to do more investments? No. This might be the last investment round. Is this like the end? Round 100 could be end game. Alright, decision's been made. I'm going to keep this team until we get all the way until the end game, but that is going to have to wait until next time. In a moment, I would like to say thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.